everyone. It's 10:21 in the morning. I have someone attached to me, obviously. We're gonna go get the pan, and I have to try and find the water for the chicken, who is in her kennel, being broken of broodiness. Her broodiness is reducing the number of eggs that we have. Last time I saw the water, right here, it's cute. There it is. This is just your standard Mediterranean chickens. It had a wire. Let's keep it on the frame of the pen. It's not there. So the chickens are excitedly waiting. I'm going to turn up the brightness on my screen so I can see what you guys see. Oh. Kevin right now. The reason I have him attached to me right now is because Kevin is attending a webinar for entrepreneurs, so he needs to be quiet. Stay, chickens! They don't like the camera. No. So much more difficult. Oh, this is actually pretty clean. I'll clean it out later. Oh, let me show you guys the gate I made that Kevin helped me put on. I think that was their frog. This is the gate. Right here. Goes across. And it's made from black locust wood from our yard, but it's nice and sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. It's to keep them out of there. Oh. Help Mom hold the camera. There. It's so much harder with him. Alright. Yeah, look, see, she's waiting to come out because she knows I'm going to feed the others. I'm not going to feed her. I'm going to give her water, and that's it. Yeah, and I know there's probably some people that are out there that are going, that's cruel. Well, yes and no. People fast, and they do that on a daily. They can do that on a daily basis. Some people fast for weeks. Other examples of animals. This isn't going to hurt her. It's not going to hurt her to fast. She gets fed every day. She probably has a good fat store or on her body. It's not going to hurt her to go hungry for a day, but it will break her of her broodiness, which is guarding eggs, which keeps other chickens from laying eggs, which also, and it also disturbs all kinds of other things. She's not laying an egg right now. She's just guarding everybody else's. And what she's trying to do, the broodiness is, she's trying to hatch those eggs. Well, we don't have a rooster, so we don't need her to brood and guard those eggs and hatch them, because they're never going to hatch, they're just going to rot. So we don't need her to be broody, so we're going to break her of her broodiness. Other examples to give people some comfort and understanding. Wolves, I know it's a predator, but wolves, they probably eat every 3 days, unless they're a really successful pack. And only one out of every 10 hunts that wolves perform is actually successful. So a wolf can go on 10 hunts or on 10 hunts, and that 10th hunt might be the only one that's successful. In the meantime, they're burning hundreds of calories, because wolves can go 100 miles in a day in search of food. Another example would be a shark. Sharks will... great white shark is a good example. They are semi-warm-blooded. They can keep their body temperature 5 degrees above the temperature of the water that they're in. And they can go 3 days to a week before they have a successful meal. Let's see. Cattle, for instance, can go a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, before they are really, really hungry. They're not going to die, but they'll just be really hungry. Camels can go a week or more without food, and sometimes without really water. And camels can go months, from what I understand, without food. As if they get a long drink of water, their hump, which is actually fat, will deplete, but they'll be just fine. So she'll be just fine without eating a meal for the day. Like I said, I'm going to put water in there. And she can go hungry for a day, and it will probably break her broodiness, and then I'll put her back in, and she'll be just fine. She's not going to die. It's not going to hurt her to fast for a day. Let's just fast. It's not going to hurt. It's good for her. She's probably a little fat anyway. Yeah, a little overweight. So she'll be just fine. So that was just to reassure everybody out there, or that I might possibly hear from, that goes, oh, you're starving her. She's fasting for a day. She'll be fine. Until her broodiness is broken, she will stay in there. And once her broodiness is broken, she can come out and go back with the rest of the flock. But until then, she stays in there. I wanted to do another example to reassure people that herbivores, just as much as carnivores, just animals, which humans are also animals, will fast, is elephants. Elephants will travel days and days and days, up to weeks, and they will not have food. And sometimes they won't even have water. And this is a massive, several tons animal. Okay? And bull African elephants can be 16 feet at the shoulder. Okay? They also live in the Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert. Okay? So she will be perfectly fine. So no worries. She's going to be fine. We're just going to break her over broodiness. That's all. Sorry for any glare from the sun on the camera lens. Apologize. It's the only option I've got. Bless you. Double time. Come with us. Come with us. Let's see if I can do this with my foot. Ha ha ha! I did it. Now to open the gate. Ha ha ha. Now to close the gate. Oh, not quite. There's the ladies. They're hungry. Hey is too. But she's not eating because she's broody. Breaking Hey of her broodiness by making her fast will make her break her of her broodiness faster. Otherwise, if I did feed her while she was in there, it would take about a week and she'd have to be in there for a week. I don't want to leave her in there for a week. I want to get her out as soon as possible. So I'm going to break her of her broodiness by letting her fast for a day. Or however long it takes her to stop being broody, which will probably be about a day. I think maybe a day or two. The last time I broke her of this was about a day or two. And I was able to put her back with the rest of the flock very shortly. But let's get you guys set up. I got the food right here. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Yesterday, you guys saw me get, if you watched yesterday's video, you guys saw me get 5 or 6 eggs out of the coop first thing in the morning. I checked on Hey two more times. I checked the coop 2 more times to see if Hey was on the nest again. She was on the nest both times. You want to know how many eggs she was guarding? 1. She was guarding 1 egg, which means she wasn't letting any of the other chickens lay their eggs that they need to lay. Today, let's just see right now how many eggs there are. Well, there's still 1. Phooey. That's okay. My chickens tend to be a little bit kind of afternoon layers. She's hungry. She's at the door. She's asking to come out. I'm not going to let her out because I need her not to be broody. If I let her back in there, I guarantee she'll be broody still. And she will go right for the nest after she eats something. I don't need her to be broody. I need eggs. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this after I possibly wash it. Yeah, I can wash it. Still just decided to nail in it. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to give her filtered water. This tells me what the water level is. So there, full water. Alright. Now, we're going to go back outside. And I have a spool of baling wire. I'm going to make a new hoop for this. Okay. I have a spool of baling wire that I'm going to make a new hoop for this to put on to the kennel. And she's not, I mean, here, I'll show you guys. It's not like I'm sticking her out in the sun or whatever. She's in the shade. She's in the shade of a tree. She's in a very comfortable spot. And she's looking at me like, why aren't I getting fed? Well, because I don't want her to be broody. I don't need her to hatch eggs. I don't care if she doesn't lay an egg. It's not a big deal. She's old. But I don't need her to keep the other chickens from laying eggs. Okay. Probably enough. Okay. I need to start this again. I'm pretty sure this part is supposed to be facing the... Not supposed to be like that. Pretty sure it's supposed to be another way. Pretty sure it's supposed to be the other way. Let's try this again. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Almost. Oh man. Well, there goes that. I guess. Because I just broke that. I guess I'll just be putting a thing of water in there for us. We'll be getting a new one of these. This is sunrise. It's old. We got this probably 3 or 4 years ago now. For when it was really cold and the chickens didn't want to come out of their coop. So this is now going to get recycled. It's a major bummer. I'd like to use a different word, but I can't. So I guess I'll just, she's going to knock it over, but I'm just going to be refilling it. I'm going to get her a plastic bowl of water. I know she's just going this over because she's just stepping it. I might be able to use some water and make a ring, just set it in there. I think that's what I'll do. Then she won't get her stepping it. This is about the same amount of water that was in that container. Let's go outside. Get this old lady set up. Alright, I'm going to need to use more wire, but I can set her up so that she's not going to be thirsty and won't step in it. Okay. This isn't going to be enough. I'll use that for... No, don't arch your back. I have the pack and play out here. I can just put you in it if you're going to do that. Just to be sure. Alright, if you're going to fuss, I will put you in the pack and play. Okay, I'm going to put you in the pack. So you're going to fuss. I'm going to get you guys set up, and then we're going to get her water set up. Set you guys up over here, I think. So I'm gonna start out by getting this squared away on the outside, and then I'll open the door and put it on the inside. Yeah, I know. I already fed the chicken, sweetie. That works perfect. Nice and tight, it's not going to move. She can do as much as she wants. She does want it. She's not allowed. She's greedy. She's trying to hatch eggs. Little chicks. Those aren't toys. Put them back, please. Sweetie, put them back. Put it back. Those are not toys.
Yeah, I did. Go chicken.
She's gonna get a drink. There she goes. And it's chest height. She can't put her feet in it. And she'll be just fine. What did I do with that other piece of wire? I guess I lost it. What did I do with that other piece of wire? Alright, give me that. Can I have that, please? Thank you. Alright, all done.
Wait, chicken. I get you more out.
I'm not sure what she said.
You want chicken and you get it. Out.
Tomorrow. Right. Barely went. I don't know what happened. Where did that wire go? It should be in here. There it is. Sit. Found it. I don't want to leave this lying around for someone or something to step on. Just do that. I keep hearing hummingbirds around. I think they may have found the houses that I put up. So we'll see. So I'm going to take this in. I'm not going to leave my son out here more than a few seconds. I gotta wash my hands now. I'm not going to close the door. Let's go get my baby boy. Xavier, you want to come in? You want to come in out of the sun, sweetie? Hi! Hi! You look so tired. Did you guys see those big old dark circles under his eyes? I'm right here. Okay. It looks so wet. He's really tired. I'm probably thirsty. So, I don't even get to start cleaning it. I have to possibly feed him. Okay. So I just nursed him an hour ago. And he's eating me. Are you eating, mommy? Are you eating, mommy? Are you eating, mommy? Alright. Well, that's it for now, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Yeah.